What's going on with y'all, man? It's been a minute since we talked again, and I've been missing y'all like crazy, man. So if you do not know, we've been traveling and going on a lot of trips, doing a lot of content. It's been getting kind of crazy. To catch y'all up with what's been going on, we just came back from Costa Rica. It don't even feel like a whole week, man, because it's been that long with that much stuff going on. I missed y'all like crazy, bro. And honestly, what's going on is just beginning. So let me catch y'all up real quick. We have another crazy trip coming up. We're about to go to Puerto Rico. And everybody's saying, I thought y'all were just out there. No, we're in Costa Rica. Understand the difference. Get a little travel, get a little, you know what I'm saying, a little motion on y'all belt. It's different places for different vibes. But we just came from Costa Rica for about a week and change. And now we're about to go to Puerto Rico. This is because we had a great conversation with this really tough billionaire, man. And he gave us a little bit of time because he saw certain skills and focuses that my group and my friends and what we work on. And it was really tough. So let's break that down. This really cool billionaire came over the other day and was talking with my friend Honcho. And if you don't know my friend Honcho, millionaire, focused, locked in, crib, the whole works. So he was basically telling my boy that he loves the way he does IRL content and how it's natural, engaging, but still pushes people forward. And so he extended an amazing offer to both of us. He saw me and he said, bro, you have a really good gift. I said, what do you mean? He says, you have a gift to be able to get people to focus and notice and really push algorithms. If y'all don't know, that's how I got my focus. I've been pushing algorithms and pushing focuses like that since I was literally 9 years old. I know almost every algorithm to a T, whether it's Pinterest, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. I'm very, very knowledgeable about algorithms, how to blow up on different platforms. And I'm really good at getting people from that 3 to 500K to that mil, 2 mil, et cetera, et cetera. Now, that's something that I took a little while to learn, almost 15 years to learn. And I'm still incredibly thankful to God for giving me that ability because as you can see, hey man, it turns you up. It was important because he offered me and my friend the ability to come to his 4-day-long birthday bash that is out the country. People are going to say, oh, why are you saying it like that? Oh, you sound famous. Ah. But I'm never going to fan out, man. It's not about that. But getting to these places and learning these things at this age is very unheard of, man. And it's something that's I really, really have a lot of passion for because being able to elevate and get to those next steps is something that really a lot of people should try to, you know, put that focus into. It's something that if you have focus and some positioning and how you peep things and just keep things going, you can go a very far and long way. Now, people are saying, now, what's the point of this, Cloudy, man? You've been yapping our head off. You've been yapping the ear off. Why are you telling us shit that don't fucking matter? Well, I'm going to tell you why I'm telling you stuff that don't matter, man. Because we're about to be out there turned up. Now, everybody that's watching this, man, you know I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all always are been an extremely positive focus, and it keeps us going every single day to make the best content we can. But of course, I got to make sure y'all are good too, man, because without y'all, we wouldn't be able to do any of this cool, lit, awesome stuff. And so, again, I just want to let y'all know, man, it's love always because every single time that I be grinding, focusing, videos, content work, business work, flying out the country work, turn up work, whatever y'all want to call it, I always think about the young me, the me that was about 10, 11, 12, who had to go to the library every single day. This is before they were giving people 2-3 hours at the library. We used to have an hour and 10 minutes at the library, 2 times only. And I remember I used to be at the library with literally my little busted ID card. And every single time I would literally be trying to learn a new skill, trying to learn a new way to edit, trying to learn a new way to get more attention, to get more eyes on you. Because one thing you learn at first, before you get into doing all the stuff with the cars and all this, is you have to learn how to market an image, learn how to market a focus that a lot of people, as they're coming up, have struggled to find out. Now, you could be in one world where all you focus on is the image and pushing, and you could be in another world where all you focus on is the background and trying to figure out how to push the numbers and the metrics. But when you do the social media content world, it's a little bit different. You got to be on the focus and you have to focus on the narratives, the impacts, the posting, the uploading. It's ridiculous, man. Stay focused and understand this. As long as you keep pushing your craft, things will always line up. No, things will not be easy. You're going to have hungry days, hungry weeks, sometimes hungry months. No, you're not going to always get what you want immediately. No, you will not get those brand deals and those focuses and those fast cars immediately. But if you keep the focus going, man, I promise you, a Urus, a Lamb, and a McLaren, all inside the garage, man. And that was our hard work and dedication. But for the people that say, oh, F the Uruses, F the Lambs, all that stuff, we just want to make enough to provide for our families. There is nothing wrong with that. But I always tell people to aim for the stars to land on the moon. If all you care about is taking care of 1, 2, or 3 things, God may only give you the ability to take care of 1 or 2. But if you put your focus into trying to take care of 20, 30, 50 things, even just being able to take care of 4, 5, 7, 8 things, if you're from the trenches or from the hood or wherever you're from, that's enough to take care of everyone plus more, because you actually aim for that. You went out of your way to grind for that. Even if that's 7 or 8 for other people, they might have 20 or 40 things they can take care of. But because you came from where you came from and you only need to take care of 2 or 3, that 7 or 8 is going to allow you to focus and the time and the influence and the finances to be able to take care of 10, 15, 20. And God may say 20 is your limit. But if y'all don't understand, 20 people is a mansion. 20 people is being out the way. 20 people is being able to have a car and then some, have a lamb and then some, have a pent and then some. So I'm saying this for the people that are in the back who think that people don't care, don't focus, don't think about what you're doing. People are always watching, man. Always. Always. And it's supposed to be like that. If you ain't got no haters, bro, you definitely ain't popping, man. But if you don't have nobody caring at all, now you got to do some work in. Now you got to put some work in. Now you got to let everybody know around you that this is not something that people should just be, bullshitting about. If you have real passion for the craft, man, you're going to do this shit before you eat, before you sleep, before you drink, before you fuck. Every single day, bro. And it don't be fun. I be telling people, bro, real fun, really enjoying your craft is not supposed to be fun 100% of the time. It's going to get angry, frustrating. You're going to have them days where you want to punch a wall because you can't figure out why you're stuck, why you're hindered. But the second you figure out that, it's like the feeling of bliss, man, from pushing your craft and having the measurable success that you wanted to have. It's a feeling unlike any other in the world. And trust me, we've been a lot of places and done a lot of things. I promise you, having success off of what you've made self-made is a different feeling altogether. Because in the old era, it took people to their 50, 60, 70. In this era, 5 to 7 years is all you need. I was locked in around like 9. I was from the trenches where there was really nothing else to do but either be caught up in bullshit or lock in. But if you're not from those realities where you have to have that strong choice, make a conscious decision to just learn and put some impact in on the daily. Because every day is where I be lazy as shit. And it ain't because I want to, bro. It's because I'm so drained from other days. But if you don't allow yourself to have those 10% days, you're never going to have them 200%, 300%, 500% days. Because this shit is an equilibrium, bro. For the times that you have up, you'll have usually equal to half as equal times down. That's high level excellence and push for your craft on a macro and micro level. Because if you understand your craft to a science, getting 500,000, 1 million views is nothing. Getting $100,000, $300,000 is nothing. It's about that focus to being able to push your craft to that extent. A lot of people can do a lot of things very well. Some people can even do them excellent. But do they breathe it? Do they understand it? I've seen some people that do some of the greatest jobs I've ever seen in my life, but they don't really care for it. They don't really have a passion for it. When you have an actual passion for what you do, it'll always lead you to a different level of excellence than you even thought possible, man. I never thought that things like this would be possible, bro. Being able to just see this type of view, be around these type of people, elevate around my friends and my family is something that I never thought was a reality. And now here I am, not even 3, 4 years later, locked in with all my homies, all of us making over 20, 40, 60, 80. Some of my homies even making 400 to 500 a month. And all I can say is girl, God is real, bro. God is real, man. Oh, God, steps, bro. I'm about to die. Sheesh. Ignore that. It's something that a lot of people don't realize about content. Is not just focus and preparation, but actually caring enough to put that passion in on a daily basis, bro. This is not a lit world, bro. The world we live in is not lit. It's the experiences themselves that are lit. The world got a bunch of rules and regulations about having people who want to live their best life be stunted in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's the country they're born into where they can't elevate, whether it's the reality they're born into where they can't see past their social economic status, whether it's just having too much family and too many burdens to be able to take care of everyone and still be able to educate yourself and live a positive life. And that's beyond having children. You can just have a lot of siblings. I was blessed by God to have 7 sisters and taking care of a lot of them most of my life. A lot of other people will be like, oh, bro, that's painful, bro. You had to take care of people your whole life. You didn't even have those children. These are just this or that. That's a weight. Fuck no, bro. That was God telling me that he believed that I had such passion, skills, and excellence that I could handle that type of weight. I could handle that type of issue. I could handle what needs to be done to be a strong family man. And I didn't do it because I wanted to be somebody pops. These are my sisters. I did it because I know that if I don't do it, it's going to be some random out there that thinks they can do it and think they can buy my sister a $20 steak and think they got some type of right to their autonomy. A grown man handles responsibilities. It isn't because we want to, it's because we have to. Even though I want and love and want to see them be excellent, I'm not just throwing this cheese because I want to do it. It's because I have a love for them, and it's a biased love because I'm their brother. And I say that because y'all are going to have a lot of experiences and decisions you have to make when you're on this journey for content. There were times where I had to tell them, I'm sorry, I can't help you out for this issue. I have to put that into my content. I can't help you out for about a month. I had to spend $800 on a new camera. I can't help you out right now for this week. I had to spend $1,200 on a new lens. It's not always the fun, but knowing when you can hit them with the here's $2,000 to go get this handled. Here's $1,200 for your car issue real quick. Oh, the phone bill is $700. Here, it's handled. Here, I love you. Here, this is done. It's not because you want to throw money around. It's because you know in the real world, taking off that burden and that pressure from people, even those that are older than you, is a skill set and essential in being able to be an adult. Because it's so easy to throw it and blow it all away. But how hard is it to stack and actually do what needs to be done responsibly? Everyone talks about how much fun it is to go do this, to party, to drink, to smoke, to whatever you want to do. But no one talks about how fun it is to work, how fun it is to be diligent, how fun it is to be educated, how fun it is to focus, how fun it is to pay for things that you are not involved in, how fun it is to take care of other grown men's problems because they're too immature to handle their own responsibilities. No one talks about how fun that is. But the respect that you get because you handle things like a grown man is something that those other people won't get. Because sometimes in life, you're going to have to handle other people's problems. You're going to have to solve them. And if it's not solved, it'll be on you. Because no one wants to blame the people that aren't doing shit, but they will blame the person that could have helped. Now, could that help have put you in a bad financial situation? Of course. Could that help have made you potentially have been in a worse situation than those you're helping? Of course. But no one thinks about that. All they see is the person that could have done something, and they ignore the people that don't care to. Now, I'm saying that because in this life that we live right now, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to try to steer you one way or the other to tell you that this is more important or that's more important. But you know what really is important? Focusing, being diligent, standing by those that stood beside you, putting in your work and elevating your content on a daily basis, man. Because I know a lot of y'all want the mansion. I know a lot of y'all want the cars. But what does that matter if you're not situated, if you're not focused, if you're not following God's path, man? I know it sounds hard to believe now when you're hungry or in the trenches or really going through them struggles. But once you get a little bit of light to where you can take a break and really think a little harder, you don't want that narrative to be you're just another one of these dudes that don't got enough care and focus to really lock in. Because people will see this 2 to 5 to 6 months of us turning up, not realizing we put 15 years into this. And we ain't even 25. We put 20 years into this and we won't even be 30. That type of mentality is scary for people because they didn't even think about getting started when we were still in them trenches working and trying to figure out how to edit, trying to figure out how to use a drone when we didn't even have enough to buy a phone. Trying to figure out how to use a drone when we didn't even have enough to buy a phone. My first phone was a pink flip phone. It was a hand-me-down from my older sister because she believed that I had the strength and the trust to own a phone at that time. You know what I did with that phone? I would go to the library, go handle my stuff, go educate myself, and I would text on, you know, the little 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, each time a different letter. I would text my little family and tell them, hey, I'm about to be back home. And this time I'm 10, 11. Talking about I'm about to walk back from the library after being there for 2, 3, 4 hours, after begging other kids to use their library card for their one other session that they didn't have. Being out there and doing that and then going home right back to the trenches, having folks look at me like I'm crazy because I took a chance on my own focus. Social media, bro, it's probably somebody with long hair, fresh fade, this, that, fresher clothes telling you what to do and how to live. Is they in a mansion? Is they in a gated community? As you can see, it's a full-size court. Stop playing with me. So are you going to listen to the person that's actually trying to push you to the right direction while showing you metricable realities of what they're doing and actions that line up with it? Or y'all going to believe one of these randoms out there trying to tell you and sell you and just cheat you out of what you can rightfully earn yourself by locking in?